In the last lecture, we were discussing about, I think combination reaction, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Combination reaction. And don't worry because I will be sharing this video in the WhatsApp group too. Okay. So what is combination reaction? Can anyone tell me? What is combination reaction? Tell
When
me.
two or more reactant react to form a product.
Two or more
It's called
react to form a product.
product.
Yeah, that's right. Two or more than two reactant react to product one product, that is combination reaction. Okay. Burning of methane. Do you know methane? Methane is a gas, also known as methane. This is methane, also known as mass gas. Methane or mass gas. So burning of methane is what? Tell me, burning of methane. Burning, that means reacting with oxygen. Burning means reacting with oxygen. And what we are getting? We are getting carbon dioxide. We are getting water vapor. And what we are getting else is heat. Isn't it? So CO2 plus H2O. Do you know about Gobar gas plant?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
which gas is coming from Gobar gas?
Methane.
These are natural gas, methane, ethane. These are natural gas, okay, which is coming from cow dung. Okay, cow dung, gut of cattle and marshy areas. So methane, when reacts with oxygen, it gives carbon dioxide, H2, and heat energy. Okay, so this is exothermic reaction. Do you know about exothermic? Exothermic. Do you know exothermic reaction?
Yes, sir.
The reaction in which heat or energy is liberated. Okay. Exothermic reaction. The reaction in which heat or energy is liberated. What about photosynthesis? What will be the equation for photosynthesis? Please dictate. Anyone, please dictate.
CO2
CO2
plus
plus
H2O
H2O. Okay.
in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll.
Okay. Sunlight gives what?
Sunlight and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6.
C6 H12 O6.
O6.
This is
Plus
so what do you
oxygen.
think? So what do you think? Is this a exothermic reaction or not? Tell me. Is it a exothermic reaction or not? Anyone? This is not a this is not an exothermic reaction. But when we will proceed further, then what happens? Then it reacts with oxygen. Do you know where does it takes place? Do you know where does it this reaction takes place? This reaction takes place in every cell, in every organism. Okay, inside us, inside plants, and every organism. What happens? Glucose oxidizes. Glucose oxidizes with oxygen and liberates. I think I should write here. And liberates carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide directs CO2. I know you guys can balance. Carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Plus energy in the form of ATP. Plus energy. So glucose, which oxidizes, gives what? Energy. So that means glucose is releasing energy in this reaction, isn't it? Tell me.
Yes.
Glucose is releasing energy in this reaction, so this is exothermic reaction. But what about photosynthesis? they are taking energy from sunlight. They are not releasing energy. They are releasing what? They are releasing glucose. Okay, they are releasing glucose. They are releasing oxygen. Okay, so photosynthesis is not exothermic reaction, but this reaction is known as exothermic reaction, and this reaction is known as respiration. This is what? This is respiration. Please note it down. This is respiration. This is photosynthesis. You know, when we take food, what we are taking? We are taking glucose, but in complex structure. So our digestive system breaks down this complex food to simpler form, that is glucose. Then glucose reaches cellular cell, and then it reacts with oxygen to give us energy. We utilizes H2O, but what we do to CO2? Tell me, what we do to CO2? We exhale CO2, isn't it? We exhale.
Yes.
H2O is utilized. Please note it down. Please note it down. So this is respiration is exothermic. अब एक बार हिंदी में, प्लांट क्या करता है? CO2 H2O के मदद से ग्लूकोज बनाता है, करेक्ट? ग्लूकोज बनने के बाद क्या होता है? ग्लूकोज जाता है कोशिका सेल के पास, सेल में रहता है ऑक्सीजन, क्योंकि वो भी लेते हैं और होता भी है प्रेजेंट। सेल में उसका ऑक्सीडेशन होता है, यानी ग्लूकोज को जलाया जाए, ठीक है? जलता है और वो क्या प्रोड्यूस करता है? वो प्रोड्यूस करता है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, वाटर और एनर्जी, बहुत ज्यादा एनर्जी, 6 ATP, ठीक है? तो इस तरह के रिएक्शंस को क्या कहेंगे? एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन। और इस रिएक्शन का नाम है रेस्पिरेशन, जो सारे ऑर्गेनिज्म में होते हैं, ठीक है? लिख लो। So anyone having any doubt in combination reaction or exothermic reaction? On the basis of heat energy, reactions are of two types, that is exothermic and endothermic. The reactions which intake heat energy is known as endothermic reaction, okay? But the reactions which liberate energy known as
Exothermic.
And in the last video, I had told you to do an experiment of CaO putting in beaker. So how many have you seen CaO? Calcium oxide, CaO.
Me, sir. Try.
हाँ? पान वाला दुकान तो देखे होगे, चाय पान वाला।
Yes, sir.
तो पान के ऊपर क्या लगाते हैं? चूना लगाते हैं। चूना क्या होता है? गीला।
Yes, sir.
गीला। क्या करते हैं? इस पत्थर को उठा के ये बीकर लो, पानी लो, इसमें डाल दो। चाहो तो घर पे ये पत्थर ले आना, मिलता है मार्केट में, ठीक है? 5 रुपए का छोटा चलाना, ज्यादा बड़ा है। ग्लास में पानी डालना और उसमें डाल देना, आधा पानी में। जब देखोगे ऊपर से तो ये पानी बॉयल कर रहा होगा, 2 मिनट 3 मिनट के बाद पानी बहुत ज्यादा बॉयल कर रहा होगा, और ग्लास को तुम छूने का हिम्मत नहीं करोगे अगर वो स्टील का होगा तो, क्योंकि वो बहुत ज्यादा क्या हो जाएगा? गर्म। तो ये गर्मी कहाँ से है? ये रिलीज कर रहा है हीट। इस तरह के रिएक्शंस को क्या बोलेंगे? एक्सोथर्मिक रिएक्शन। क्यों? करके देखना ये एक्सपेरिमेंट और फिर लिखना प्रैक्टिकल नोटबुक में, ओके?
Yes, sir.
Okay now?
Yes, sir.
Let's move ahead. Our next topic is decomposition reaction. So before getting into this reaction, we need to perform an experiment virtually in this live session. So what they are asking you to take ferrous sulfate, okay? What they are asking you to take ferrous sulfate and burn it. Put it in a beaker and then burn it. Do you know the color of ferrous sulfate?
Green.
Ferrous sulfate says green color. That's right. So ferrous sulfate, FeSO4, which is green in color. Green color. will turn ferric sulfate. Will turn ferric sulfate. Ferric oxide. Sulfate, not ferric oxide. Fe2O3. But before getting into this phase, ferric oxide, it turns into ferric sulfate. Okay. This is green color. This is green color. Then it changes to ferric sulfate, which is white in color. Then it changes to ferric oxide, which is what color? Which is reddish brown in color. Do you know about rust?
Yes, sir.
So what is
Yes.
rusting? Rusting is what? Fe, we know that Fe is iron and oxidation. So what is it? This is rusting. This is nothing but rusting. So what is the color of rust?
Reddish brown.
Reddish brown. So
Reddish
this is
brown.
reddish
Red,
brown.
sir.
So this is reddish brown in color. Those who are coming and joining, they must connect their audio. Is it very tough to connect to Zoom?
No, sir.
No, sir.
In comparison to Google Meet? Because I know someone was asking me to conduct this class via Google Meet. Did you pin my video?
Sir, I
Pin my video
was asking.
so that you will be able to see my video clearly. Okay. So this is reddish brown in color, but I'm telling you the transition phase, which is ferric sulfate, that will turn whitish in color. Okay. It is not given in your book, but I'm telling you that green color, then it will change to ferric sulfate, which will be in white color, and then you will continue burning it, then it will turn reddish brown in color, which is ferric oxide. And what they will it will liberate sulfur dioxide. What it will liberate? Sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. So what you are seeing here, from one product, from one reactant, how many products we are getting? How many products we are getting? Three products. Okay. So this type of reaction is known as decomposition reaction, or you can say the vice versa of combination reaction. Because in combination reactions, more than two reactants reacts to be one product. But here, one reactant decomposes and gives more than one product. Okay. As we can see that when we burn FeSO4, ferrous sulfate, it gives ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide. Okay. Okay. These are gases.
Yes, sir.
So we can
Yes,
use
sir.
symbol G. These are gases. So we can use symbol G. This is not gas. This is powdery. Okay. So this is solid. Rust is solid or gas?
Solid.
Solid.
Okay. Okay. Do you know any more example of decomposition reaction? कितने लोगों के घर में चूना लगाया गया? चूना मतलब व्हाइट वॉश. चूना लगाते हुए घर में देखे हो किसी ने?
Yes, sir.
क्या होता है? कैसे लगाते हैं? एक लिक्विड होता है और उसको दीवार पे लगा देते हैं, है ना?
Yes, sir.
कुछ दिन में क्या होता है उसका? कुछ दिन में वो बोलता है कि आप लगे रहने दीजिए, अभी कुछ मत कीजिएगा, कुछ दिन में ये क्या हो जाएगा? हार्ड हो जाएगा, है ना?
Yes.
और वो लिक्विड बनता कैसे है? CaO को क्या कर पा रहे थे? वाटर में डाल रहे थे, है ना? इसको पानी में डालते थे और हमें एक व्हाइट प्रेसिपिटेट मिलता था, कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड का. ऐसा ही था. ट्वाइस नहीं लगाओ या डायरेक्ट CaOH लगा दो. मिल रहा था ये?
Yes,
अब क्या
sir.
करना है? ये वाला चीज ध्यान से, इस वाले चीज को हम दीवार पे लगाते हैं. किस पे लगाते हैं? दीवार पे. दीवार पे लगाते हैं. एयर में क्या होता है? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्रेजेंट होता है. बताओ.
Yes, sir.
ये बन जाएगा CaCO3. ये क्या बन जाएगा? CaCO, कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट. ठीक है. कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट को जब हीट करोगे, इसको हम अब नीचे लिख देते हैं. इसको जब हीट करेंगे तो ये क्या देगा? CaO plus CO2, बट मेन अपने को किससे लेना देना है? तो हमने क्या किया, कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड में वाटर डाला, हमें क्या मिला? कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड। कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड को दीवार पे लगाया जाता है और क्या होता है बताओ? कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट बन गया वो, है ना? कैल्शियम
Yes,
कार्बोनेट।
sir.
कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट को जब हमने हीट किया तो CaO और साथ में क्या मिला? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, है ना? So what we are getting from one product, we are getting from one reactant, we are getting two products, isn't it? So what type of reaction is it? What type of reaction is it? This is,
Decomposition.
yeah, this is decomposition reaction. So let's write DR, decomposition reaction. And what about this reaction? This reaction is
Combination.
exothermic. Because when we
Combination reaction also.
what?
Combination reaction also.
Yeah, you can say
This
combination
exothermic
reaction. Yes, yes. Combination reaction too. Okay, so this is exothermic reaction as well because it is liberating energy, heat energy. Okay, this is also combination reaction, you can say, but this is decomposition reaction because when we are heating calcium carbonate, it gives calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Okay, quicklime. This is also known as quicklime. Write in your notebook, but don't write like this. Write like this. Calcium CaCO3. Do you know the symbol of delta? Small delta.
Yes, sir.
This is called delta in science, okay? Not triangle. One side is thick. So this is delta. That means heat is given. Okay. So CaCO3 when heat is given gives what? Calcium oxide plus CO2. This is carbon dioxide. This is quicklime or calcium oxide. And what about this calcium CaCO3? Limestone.
Limestone.
So write it down. Before definition, we were trying to understand what was decomposition reaction. Now we have understood, so we will write definition in our own language. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what is decomposition reaction? A reaction in which reactant breaks down. A reaction in which reactants break down to give simpler product. You know, simpler word is very important here to give simpler product. They cannot give complex products because they are already complex. Okay, they are already complex. Simpler product. Simple, not simple. Yes, please read activity 1.6. Please read activity 1.6.
Activity 1.6.
Yeah.
Take about 2
What do you
gram of.
elaborate? Anyone?
Yes.
Aditya, Krish, Yash, Disha.
We have to tell observation too.
Yeah. Conclusion and observations. What you're observing. They are asking you to put lead nitrate in a boiling test tube. PbNO3. Okay. They are asking you to use lead nitrate. Can you tell me the color of lead nitrate? Anyone? Color of lead nitrate? Color is not important here, but I'm asking you for general knowledge. lead nitrate has no color, or you can say white in color. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what they are asking you to do with lead nitrate?
Heat.
Heat. And what you are getting?
We are getting lead oxide,
Lead oxide, nitrogen
nitrogen
oxide, nitrogen
oxide,
dioxide, and oxygen.
oxygen.
Lead oxide plus nitrogen dioxide and plus
Oxygen.
oxygen. Can we write oxygen like this, or we must write oxygen like this?
Sir, we must write O2 here
O2. Why O2?
because it is a diatomic molecule.
Yeah, this is diatomic molecule. Okay, diatomic atomic molecules are those molecules or those atoms or those elements which are found in this state. Okay, in atmosphere. So O2, N2, H2. These are diatomic. Okay, so we must write O2. If we write O, that means what is meaning of O? O is
Oxide.
highly reactive. Okay, O is highly reactive. That's why this is called nascent oxygen. O2 is oxygen. O3 is ozone. Okay. So what we are seeing here that lead nitrate after heating gives more than one product. Okay. After heating, it is giving more than one product. So what type of reaction it is?
Decomposition.
Decomposition.
Position.
Okay. So they are asking you to perform it in your lab, but we know that we cannot perform it in lab. So on board we are doing it. This is oxygen. Nitrogen dioxide. Do we have lab in our school?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So lead nitrate after heating gives lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide, oxygen. This is decomposition reaction, which fits our definition. Okay. Let's give more example. Let's take more example. Yeah, the activity 1.7 is very good. The activity 1.7 is very nice example. First write it, then I will give you some idea about activity 1.7 and you will have to make conclusion why it is happening. Have you written?
Yes, sir.
Sir, we can also
Yes.
take screenshot.
Sorry, I'm not getting up.
Sir, we can also take a screenshot too.
You can what a screenshot.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, you don't need to take screenshot because I'll be sharing you the video. And in this video, you will find your own voice. Okay.
Yes.
But the video will be fine. So please read activity 1.7. What they are asking you. Because we have only 5 minutes left. We have another class. Please read. Please read. Please read. They are asking you to take a mug. Okay. Make hole. Okay. Then put carbon electrode. Okay. And stop with stopper. Or use rubber. Okay. Put water in it. Put water in it. Put few drops of H2SO4, sulfuric acid. Okay. Then what they are asking you? They are asking you to put an inverted test tube, which is already filled with water. Okay. Now they are asking you to connect it to a battery switch. Suppose this is a battery. This is the battery. Okay. So what they are asking you to do? They are asking you to turn on the switch. Okay. And now what you will notice? You will notice some bubbles over here and some bubbles here. So what's happening? You are, let's understand. you are doing what? You are dissociating water molecules. That means you are breaking water. What you are doing? You are breaking water. So if we will break water, what will happen? If we will break water, what will happen? We will get H2 plus O.
Oxygen, O2.
Isn't it? 4H2 and 4H and 2 oxygen. That's what we are getting. So tell me, which gas will be in large amount, hydrogen or oxygen? We can see the number of atoms or the molecules are higher of hydrogen. But what about oxygen? Only 2. Here we find only 2 atoms. What about hydrogen? 4 atoms. Okay, in 2 molecules. Is it so? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
So from this reaction, they are asking you to dissociate, decompose water and get 2 products. Isn't it a decomposition reaction? Because we are getting 2 products from 1 reactant. Okay, 2 products from 1 reactant. Isn't it? You will have to answer. You will have to answer, and you will have to write down the conclusion of activity 1.7. And I will also share you the homework. Okay, regarding this class. And if anyone have doubt in this activity, please ask, because this reaction only tells you about to break the water molecule. That's all. And we are getting this both gases. They are gas. This is liquid. Anyone, any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, then. Okay, then students, let's see you in next class. Meanwhile, you can take care and bye-bye.